The world got to see James Corden as a fat pussy. He was also in the movie Cats, but no one saw that. And the reviews. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, nearly 3 hours long. Leonardo DiCaprio attended the premiere, and by the end, his date was too old for him.
We're going to check Twitter. Ricky Gervais is going off.
Good. Oh, really?
Yes, I just saw that in the chat.
He's always the best aspect of the show when he's hosting.
Apple roared into the TV game, a superb drama about the importance of dignity and doing the right thing, made by a company that runs sweatshops in China.
I can't even laugh because I was like, all right, man, look, a joke's a joke, but...
hey, welcome back, y'all. We sitting up here looking at Ricky Gervais like...
Can I hire a truck to go pick up my business off Front Street?
Damn. That's the kind of shit when you sit in the front row like, Ricky, don't, no.
Like, I was laughing at this at first, man, but f*** you.
The chat is laughing their ass off.
Wow. I got 2 ex-wives. You know how it is, man. Come on.
And the thing is, we saw where this was going, and we just stood in front of that truck anyway. It sure is pretty. Wonder where this is going to go. Bam! Wow.
Because they kind of invite him back like, okay, we're all in on the joke now. We can laugh too. But right off the bat, you get hit with that shit.
Attacking all the big companies.
The alcohol hasn't even
you gotta get
hasn't even taken effect yet.
Maybe it has on him.
Yeah.
He started early.
Wow. Yeah, he came in just talking shit about, and Jesus Christ, he just said what everybody was thinking about these companies too. I want to hear some more.
Right? You're in no position to lecture the public about anything. You know nothing about the real world. If you win, right, come up, accept your little award, thank your agent and your God, and...
Damn.
I believe he said, and get your motherfucking ass on.
Wow.
Because that was a long-ass bleep. Get your fucking motherfucking ass on and get the fuck off stage.
Wow.
Thank you.
Wow.
Yeah.
So everybody who's
Get him, Rick!
planning to make a political speech, just like, okay, not that, not this, take this part out.
Yeah. And they should have him get people off stage. All right, get the on, move on, move along, you move on.
No music necessary.
No music, yeah, just him that got move on.
Wow.
Get the off stage, move on.
It's gonna make everybody who still says something political look like a piece of shit.
Yep. Yeah, you can't do that shit after Ricky. Get him, Ricky. Let him know.
The Hollywood foreign press can barely speak English, and they've no idea what to...
Leo's like, God, this motherfucker's already started.
I know.
Bullshit.
I'm still waiting on my second jacket coat.
This motherfucker. Robert De Niro's ready to beat his ass. Yeah, say something about me. Say something.
Marty looks sad.
I'm going to move up ahead. See what he's talking about.
The world got to see James Corden as a fat pussy. He was also in the movie Cats, but no one saw that.
Man,
And the reviews.
you talk about kicking an ass on your way out.
Jesus. While you're down. Damn.
Already punch you in the stomach.
Jesus. You a bitch and I'm kicking your ass.
But Dame Judi Dench defended the film, saying it was the role she was born to play, because she... I can't do this next joke.
I like the way Carol Burnett like, I'll keep going. I said, keep going. I ain't got nothing to lose.
Because she loves nothing better than plonking herself down on the carpet, lifting her leg and licking her...
Shit, that's what I'm saying. That wasn't even a joke. See, that was God damn.
Furball. She's old school. It's the last time. Who cares?
Thank you for coming over to my side.
I'm looking at the whole room. You all. And some of them don't, like, the room don't care. They're like, man, You know, he's
let him get it out.
Yeah.
Maybe if he does all this in the beginning, we can enjoy the rest of the evening.
yeah.
Except we'll still be thinking about the stuff he said.
Season 2 is on the way, so in the end, he obviously didn't kill himself. Just like Jeffrey Epstein. Shut up! I know he's your friend, but I don't care.
Y'all gonna go ooh for that?
Yeah, for Jeffrey Epstein.
A goddamn child predator. I'm glad he called him out. Yeah, I know y'all know this mother, but hey, but I believe when he says that. He can say all kind of shit. He talked about Judi Dench licking her pussy on the ground, and everybody, yeah, fucking that bitch. But he talked about Jeffrey Epstein. Ooh, man, y'all. Get him, Ricky. Hit him where it hurts.
Once upon a time in Hollywood, nearly 3 hours long, Leonardo DiCaprio attended the premiere, and by the end, his date was too old for him.
He's like, you motherfucker. He's like, don't start saying that.
They always sound like, yeah, like I haven't heard that 100 times tonight already.
Yeah. Wow.
Even this one behind us, like, tell him.
Yes. That's his mother.
Hey, man. Thing is, even if it's old, it's funny when somebody can't say shit. Because Leonardo DiCaprio can't say shit. He's just he's like, I ain't gonna stop.
British. You limey sucker. Right.
You know, Ricky Gervais it got to a point where he just didn't give a He had nothing to lose.
He's drinking on stage.
Well, they all drink.
Well, he got out there, he did his thing, and everybody criticized him. Oh, he's too mean. And this was just here to celebrate, not to be made fun of. He's like, well, okay. Then go have somebody boring. And then they end up crawling back to him like, hey, man, that was actually kind of funny. Could you come back
they
again?
sure did. Yeah. No, they sure did. I mean, everybody's drinking there. Everybody at the Golden Globes is drinking, man. How you expect people to be serious? I mean, they start doing just the dumbest shit at the Golden Globes because they're drunk. They are known for partying.
Yeah, everybody knows it now.
Yeah.
Before it was always suspected, like, they seem a little, what's going on here? But then became a point where it's like, okay, everybody knows they're there to get drunk.
Everybody knows they're there to get drunk, man, and now they just start to admit it. They're like, that's why they invited Ricky Gervais back, because everybody's too drunk to give a shit. But let's go ahead, since we're on the subject of the Golden Globes and being drunk while you're at them, let's talk about some of the wildest and craziest and most drunken moments at the Golden Globe. Because when I thought about it today, and since we weren't watching the Golden Globes, I thought, man, you know what? I remember a lot of crazy shit that happened at the Golden Globes, and a lot of it was actually funny. I say all of it was funny, pretty much. And there was about 3 or 4 where I was like, all right, I'm gonna have to look up some of these things. I don't know everything, and then I found some that were pretty wild too. I don't know how many I have. I haven't really numbered these, but let's just go ahead and get into some of the wildest moments at the Golden Globes. And as I said, a lot of these are going to involve alcohol. And let's start out with one where, you know, for the Academy Award, one of the most painful things about that is that you have to sit up there and watch these presenters try to be comedians.
Oh, it's the worst.
Yeah.
You got to watch these presenters sit up there and try to deliver a joke that they just ain't built for. And the Golden Globes are the same way, except that everybody's so fucked up and drunk that those jokes are the funniest thing. Look, if the presenter's not funny, then the person laughing at it is funny. Ask Brendan Fraser. Brendan Fraser, he became one of the most memeable moments at the Golden Globes because he was just drunk, and Robert De Niro sat up there and told a joke, and the joke wasn't that funny, but that shit was the funniest joke to him.
Side down, hard to pass up. Hey, Marty.
It's like Gertz. Except for his hands weren't curled.
Yeah. Watch this shit. Did he clap so hard he broke his hand? and look at that point right there. You tell him, Bobby D. This shit turned into the claws. You see that? Look at this shit. They put this shit in slow motion. Look at this. You crazy. When people get up on stage, man, they don't give a fuck either. especially in the pre-Me Too era. Do you guys remember? Now this is one I do remember. I remember because it made headlines the next day. It did. And I even got a little irritated by it. But do you remember what Jeremy Renner did?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember. No.
So here's the thing, man. Jennifer Lopez, old J-Lo, got up on stage and she was with Jeremy Renner. And Jeremy Renner went straight to looking at those titties right there.
Oh.
and it
Well,
was,
I mean,
Yeah, right? She's just presenting at this point. Look at that.
yeah, look at that. And he was like, I don't give a f. He said, they're there. Y'all, yeah, I see him. Y'all see him.
I'm the one who's normal.
Yeah. What the fuck
rest
is
of you
wrong with
looking
y'all?
all over here.
Yeah,
What's that about?
Exactly. Shit, I'm real, bitch. I'm like her song, I'm real. Titties popping out. And he let the whole room know that, yeah, I'm looking at her titties. I know it and proud of it.
You want to open it?
You want me to do it?
Yeah.
I have the nails.
Yeah, get after it. You got the Globes, too.
Look, he looked at the audience.
Yeah, what?
Yeah, what? He's like, say something.
Am I lying?
Yeah, he said, say something. I'll talk about your titties too.
Got that face.
Now
the
say
pursed
something.
lips.
Shit, I know that meme is over, but that's that thug life shit right there. Right? But he looked right at the audience. I don't give a f. I want y'all to see.
He's always been that way, though.
Yeah.
He's always had that personality.
He's like, yeah, say. Look how he got his lips all pursed and shit. Say something. Don't give a f. Yeah. Look at it. You know, and here's the thing that made me mad about it, man. Next day, people gonna get upset. Yo, did you hear how he talked about her breast? Like, yeah, because she had him out.
Yeah, they kind of right out there.
Shit, if she didn't want him talked about, then put him away.
You can cover him up. Yeah.
And look,
She spent $10,000 on that dress just so you could not talk about him. Come on.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah. You know it ain't like. Look, it ain't like the motherfucker looked at that chest like, damn, you got some big old titties. You know?
He was kind of clever about it too.
It was a quick, innocent joke.
It was a
man.
joke. It was
Because
a
I feel
joke.
like I would have tried to make that joke, but it would have came out, God damn, you got some big ass.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. No, what I meant to say was.
Shit, you would have been done better than I did. Because I would have been just drooling. And the winner is your titties. Yeah, man. F that. Whenever somebody makes a simple, light joke about somebody's body parts, you know, everybody, especially if it's on a woman, everybody wants to build that up to act like, oh, you shouldn't have done that. Well, don't wear the dress.
Well,
I ain't saying I ain't saying like a rape victim where
I
you don't
know.
deserve that, or, you know, she didn't deserve that. But not look.
But that was clearly to make people's talk.
Yeah.
You know, it would have been in the Inquirer or whatever. Like this is what these women wore, and you won't believe when you see this dress, and people couldn't stop talking about it.
Yeah.
And everybody wants to. Well, not everybody, but there's always somebody who wants to be the first one to go. See, caught him.
Yeah.
Like,
Point the finger at
sit
me.
down.
Yeah, I was looking at him, and you should have too. You're the weird one. Men and women were looking at that shit
Of course.
that night.
She's beautiful.
So I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that. Man, if he was gay, he not only could he have made a joke, but he could have grabbed those titties. Just like Isaac, what's his name? Ms. Rahe, yeah. He straight up groped Scarlett Johansson on camera.
Ooh, wait, I just want to feel it. Ooh, oh, that's totally working. Wow. I touched Scarlett's boobs.
You know what'd be funny?
I touched Scarlett's.
You know what'd be funny if they found out that he wasn't even gay.
Oh yeah. I could pretend to be gay if that's what you get to do.
Yeah, and that wasn't the only part. He was grabbing all kind of brides on the red carpet. They hadn't even started the show. They hadn't even started the main show, and he was already grabbing titties. This is another one. This is pretty funny because for this one, even the teleprompter got drunk that year. Oh no. Which would not be a problem because, you know, everybody's drinking, but people told the teleprompter, can you get drunk after the show, not at the beginning?
I make no promises.
No, y'all know I got a problem. But at the beginning of the show, right at the beginning, where host that year, Jimmy Fallon, was supposed to come out, and he had everything on the teleprompter ready, his monologue and everything, shit broke down. And Jimmy was left to sit up there and improvise.
Already the teleprompter's down, so this is a great way to start the show. I can do impressions. What do we do here? I can think of something.
You can see the panic.
He hosts a show every night.
Yeah.
A little improv.
Yeah,
But he has
with a
writers.
staff of writers.
He has a
50
staff of writers.
Yeah,
He does.
that's
You know,
true.
that's the thing. That's one of the
I
things
can
that
see
you
getting
see.
caught where even if you could do something, you're like, I'm so unprepared for this. I have so many different things I could choose from. What's the best one for this situation?
Yeah.
Yeah. And you can see the moment panic strikes. That mother, you can see one drop of sweat right here starting to form. Flop sweat.
A lot of my impressions are with music, but I don't have a guitar.
Yeah. Exactly.
Come on.
Cut to Justin Timberlake, please, and then he'll do so. Just wink at me or something. Yeah. Yeah, this is great. We have another monitor coming in. I could just, you know what? I'll make up this monologue.
But you know it's bad when you start going through your second puberty. I do impressions. I can make balloon animals. But I will tell you, man, he went through it. Mm-hmm. He did his thing. He actually maintained.
Soldier John.
Yeah, no, he did. And he didn't do so bad, man. He actually was able to actually take the moment and run with it. It could have been worse.
Sure could have.
Could have been your boy.
Well, uh-oh.
You know who?
No, I do not.
I try to take.
Oh.
And excuse me, I'm sorry.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, let's thank Michael Bay for joining us.
Just like Michael Bay for walking on stage.
If you look at this is somebody who stood up because they knew he was going to fuck up. If you look at this dude, look at this. This one dude's almost wrong for what he did. Look, watch the silhouette up in front stand up when Michael Bay is fucking up.
Impact how viewers experience your
Look at this
movies.
dude. He's like, yeah, I'm going to get this shit.
And what was it that happened there?
The teleprompter broke.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he couldn't think on his feet. Yeah, he couldn't think on his feet or blow up something. So he blew up, stormed off stage. Michael Bay, who's so confident in everything you say. Hey, I'm world famous director Michael Bay, and I blow up shit. Ha ha! I hoes. Ha ha ha! But when that prompter went down, I'm sorry. When somebody gets up on stage, and they might get up there and they might stammer. You know, they might even be speechless giving their speech. But for some reason, the crowd is in love with them and they are cheering them on. They are with them the whole time until they finally realize, man, this bitch is drunk. I don't know what the they're talking about. Jacqueline Bisset was that person.
Oh, yeah.
The crowd was, oh, she's adorable. Oh, yeah. Look at this. She's
an icon,
she's
legend.
An icon. She's so, oh, look, she's so gracious and humble for this. She ain't humble. She's drunk. She don't know what the she wants to say. And she rambled through that, and even the music couldn't get rid of her.
Take your time, baby.
See, she ain't said shit, and they're just like, oh, shit. Oh, she's speechless. She's speechless. She doesn't know what to do. She's just so strucken by this honor.
I think it was 47 years ago. So the Hollywood foreign press gave me
a slur and shit. The foreign press, they gave me this drink.
A nomination for the promising newcomer. God knows. You've nominated me about 5 times.
They actually edited this shit down because there were moments where that halfway through, it's a long ass speech, and halfway through they cut to the audience. And you saw it, like people before they were like, "Go ahead, girl, go on," and then like the smiles start to fade. And then even the people have smiles. You see them with the smile still up there, and they're just kind of like
gritting.
Okay, bitch, sit down. You know, don't do this. Just stop by your head. Yeah.
Scottish background to the front. Okay.
She like, what the?
I know. I was just looking at her. She's leaning like, what?
She's like, should I grab this chick or should I let her keep going? So, this is the kind of shit you want somebody to tackle her ass and get her off stage.
And we did this, and this was great. Chiwetel, where are you? Can I see Chiwetel? I need him for inspiration. Where is he?
Out of his...
Okay.
He like, okay, come sit down. You doing good? Yeah.
Harry Abrams.
No.
I'm sorry, I'm going to get this together. And there have been many.
She thought that was her theme.
Motivator, yeah.
That was like the graduation theme.
Shit. I say like my mother. What did she say? She used to say, go to hell and don't come back.
Yeah, take your mama's advice right now.
Oh, they brought the drums in too.
They're gonna get a trumpet player by it.
You have to forgive her, but it's the
They're walking down the
best.
streets of San Francisco music.
Yeah, they're trying to get her to walk her ass up.
All they missing is a saxophone.
Yeah. Hey, play that song, Pep in Your Step. You know the conductors even like, how fuck with the just
Change genres. Do some rock.
Beauty treatment. I love my friends. I love my family. And you're so kind. Thank you so much.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
That felt endless.
Wow. Sometimes.
Because it always would sound like she's about to stop.
Yep.
And then she moved on to something else. That's probably why they held back so long. It's like, all right, she's nope. She's moving into a new.
However, and furthermore,
she's like, man, there used to be this cartoon character called Commander McBragg.
Yep.
And he always used to start with, I remember, and that means that you're going to be there for a while.
Yeah, because the guy he was talking to, always trying to get up out of his seat.
Yeah. You know, my mother once told me a story. Oh, shit.
Commander, I really must be going. It was 1915.
You know, my mother gave me some advice. Shit, what do you know what they need? They need to start heckling at the Golden Globes.
I feel like that's what he was doing just before anybody said anything.
No, I need to have a dude, bitch, sit out!
strategically place hecklers.
Wrap that shit up, B.
Yeah.
Wrap it up.
Nobody wants to hear this shit.
Boring.
Yeah. For some people, if you're not drinking, you should. And when that Ricky Gervais saying, get your award, your little award, and get your ass the off stage.
Yeah.
That goes with somebody who was sober as hell when they went up there. But probably should have had a drink and shut the up and moved along. Tom Hiddleston, man.
Really?
Tom Hiddleston. Because he was trying to be serious. And some people just don't need to be trying to be serious at the Golden Globes. Because a lot of people drunk enough to see through the bullshit. Because Tom Hiddleston, man, what's so funny? Y'all like, man, what you mean? Oh, smooth ass Tom Hiddleston? Oh, you mean old British ass to the point of sexy British ass Tom Hiddleston? Charismatic?
Right.
He got up there. This is funny. So he tried to get up there and talk about the trouble in the Sudan. Because he was in that show called The Bodyguard or something, or the security, the night watchman or something.
The night manager.
The night manager, yeah. And he's got up there talked about all the illegal gun running that's happening in the Sudan.
It's pretty bad, and nobody's thinking about it.
Well, you know what? He ain't thinking about it either. Because he quickly turned the shit around and made it about him.
Get the f*** out.
With the United Nations Children's Fund. I do a little bit of work with them, try to help spread the word as best I can.
Going good, right? Everybody like, oh shit, and he's also humanitarian
He's more
too.
about this than he is about the award in Hollywood and acting. You know?
Yeah, sure.
There's a terrible situation happening for children. There's a curfew at 6 p.m. every night because humanitarian aid workers have to be inside so that it's safe.
Those are the Stranger Things kids. They're like, man, that guy looks like Loki.
During the shelling the previous month, they had binge-watched The Night Manager. And the idea that I could provide...
I'm not impressed.
Man, and look at what Christian Slater?
Yeah.
They're kind of like...
He's like, wait, what
Did
now?
this motherfucker just use the suffering of others to pitch, to promote, to plug his show?
It's so good. You'll watch it during the shelling.
Yeah. They are looking at you. You just plug your show while talking about the suffering of others in another country. You motherfucker. Seriously, man. I mean, they weren't having it.
Wow.
He literally said, you know what? I am so happy to know that the pain and death of others can be eased by me.
By me. Watching my show that you gave this award to. So you know that your votes didn't go for nothing.
It brings me joy to know as these people are dying, They are getting comfort from watching my show. Bitch, fuck you.
Also, I'm a humanitarian. Did I mention that?
Yeah.
I feel like I only said it 4 times. And I
mother. Yeah. No, you really are Loki.
The idea that I could provide, or that we could provide some relief and entertainment.
Oh, Jesus. She's like, hey, I can't even look at you right now.
Wow.
Motherfucker.
Damn.
Really? Hey, even what's his name? He's like, ooh.
He's like,
I
thought this was going to be better.
Brother. Everybody was. That's more cringe than that last shit that happened. He messed up so bad that his co-star didn't even want to deal with him. Because at these award shows, there's a lot of snubs, and not from the judges, but from people who want to high five or they want to get a handshake, and people just like, nah, I ain't with you right now. Hugh Laurie got an award at that time too. I think for the night. Well,
they're both in it.
Yeah, they both in. I think it was for that show too, Night Watchman, whatever it is. And I don't know if this was after that speech, but Hugh Laurie's like, I ain't got shit to say to you. No, look at it. Now watch.
This is Hugh Laurie's 3rd win and 7 nominations.
Oh. Yeah, okay, never mind. Speaking of uncomfortable snubs, oh, poor Rami Malek, man. He ain't made for award shows. He is just, award shows they do not like him, man. These award shows, they are just out to get him. He almost died at the Oscars, and that was the year that he was actually supposed to be sweeping up. I'm okay. He felt like a Muppet.
He did.
Did you see? Oh, he felt like there was that is not a trip. That was a hole. That was a man. That's like how when cartoon characters fall into manholes. That's some cartoon shit. You see that?
Didn't break his fall.
And meanwhile, the rest of the crowd did not give a f. It's just Rami Malek. Yeah.
Anyway. I feel bad for him. I don't even want to laugh.
I do. Shit, he got an Academy Award. He's all right.
He's in a Bond movie. He's okay.
Yeah. Man, he's a Bond villain.
Just because you have good things happen to you doesn't mean it's okay for bad things.
Trying to take over the planet. He's a Bond villain, man. That'll stop you. Dr. No.
Yeah, he just dropped.
You heard this shit.
Hey, he thudded like Qbert.
I mean, he dropped so straight down. I was expecting to hear. Sometimes you don't have to be drunk to have a crazy moment at the Golden Globes. All you gotta do is just be crazy, and
don't hurt none.
And that has happened plenty of times. 2018, I believe. We're in 2020 now, but 2018 was a great year for James Franco, mainly due to this.
Everybody want to be star. You have to be the best.
You know, James Franco was very grateful to Tommy Wiseau, who made The Room, the movie that The Disaster Artist is based on, and that is the Disaster Artist that we just saw. He was very grateful to Tommy Wiseau, but not grateful enough to let his ass have that mic when he got on stage.
No.
First person I have to thank is the man himself, Tommy Wiseau.
He knows. I ain't about to let this crazy motherfucker on his mic. Shit, he might get me arrested. Say something crazy up there.
Because it's probably a point where they're like, I want to bring him on stage. Is that cool? We don't know about that.
Yeah.
I mean, what's he gonna? Is he gonna speak? Well, I thought he might. We're not really comfortable.
We'd rather you not have.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the Golden.
I'm gonna do it anyway.
Yeah, the Golden Globes are crazy, but they ain't that crazy.
Right.
No. What I think is my favorite moment. I don't know if you guys might have your own favorite, but this right here is my favorite moment from the Oscars. This is because from the Golden Globes, because it is just it's weird. Like to this day, they tried to provide an explanation for it, but that really wasn't it. Now watch. Did you see it, Martin?
No. What?
Look
With DiCaprio?
Did you see DiCaprio?
Uh-uh.
Okay. Watch closely.
Oh, jeez.
Man, let me tell y'all something. I think Lady Gaga is gorgeous. All right, I think she's gorgeous without the whole getup.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
very much.
Absolutely. So when I say this, don't think that I'm saying anything about her. I'm talking specifically about this moment. I think she's stunning. I think she's brilliant. I think she's beautiful. I prefer without all the makeup. Yep. But it was almost like somebody at that table asked Leonardo DiCaprio. They said, "Hey man, turn around. Would you f that?" And he's like, "Oh shit."
Well, I mean, she graduated from high school, so he wouldn't.
Jesus.
Seriously, man, his recent girlfriend he picked up from high school.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, she's like, yeah. Can she drink yet?
Yeah.
Is she 21?
I think she might be now.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well.
Look how he looked at her. He like, look at you like, hag.
Well, I guess he was like peeved that she like nudged his arm out of the way or something.
Right, like
that's
maybe
what it was.
Maybe whatever joke he was laughing at that somebody made, it was something like they were talking shit about somebody, and she thought it was somebody like some woman coming to like touch him on the arm, like, "Hey, settle down now," or or watch yourself, and he's like, "Yo."
Yeah, because no one knows what this shit is.
He'll never tell.
He'll never. Yeah, he said he gave one of those responses. You know, it was nothing. I respect Lady Gaga. I think she's very talented for an old woman.
I mean, I wouldn't. But hey,
I think that's what it was. It was she knocked his arm off the chair. I think that's why he ain't.
He's like,
all
right, it goes through, I guess.
I mean, it's kind of an extreme reaction, but it did seem that's what it was. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Like somebody's like, "Hey, manners, get your arm off the table."
He's like, no, I guess she did catch him off guard. That's what it was.
Yeah. It's a surprise.
That look is still funny to me. Yeah, because look at him. He's like, what? Looking like a. Well, goddamn, bitch.
That's what I thought it was. Oh,
yeah.
Did you? Do you see Harvey just looking at her?
Harvey.
Ogling her? Go back a bit. Go back. Reverse that, and just watch him.
Shit.
Watch his eyes.
Yeah, you can never watch Harvey the same way again.
No.
Ooh.
You don't talk. Yeah, man.
Ooh, shit, Leo, man. Look at Harvey, man. Yeah. You the I will. Jesus.
Yeah, he's tracking her with predator vision.
God damn.
He's got that like one eye too that's like slightly open more. It's like,
God damn.
Apex predator.
Yeah.
He was locked on to his next victim. You're like, yeah, you gonna get it tonight.
Look at his lips.
Shit, you want to work in this town. Licking his lips and shit. Yeah, Jesus Christ. Well, you can never look at old Harvey the same way again. No. Even if he wasn't doing nothing. He that shit.
I'm just buying a pack of cigarettes. Yeah, but they're phallic though. They're like little dicks to you, man.